Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you are okay. Today we're going to listen to a dialogue between a man and a waitress in a restaurant, and the man accidentally does something silly, okay? So as usual, you can listen carefully, try to listen for vocabulary you didn't know maybe. There may be some expressions or phrasal verbs in the conversation. So have a look under the video too in the description and you will see the text and some games to practice. So let's go. Excuse me, I'm really sorry. I've just knocked over this jug of water here. Oh gosh, there's glass and water everywhere. Oh, don't worry about it, sir. I'll just go and get a mop and dustpan and brush. Oh gosh, I really am very sorry. I'll give you an extra large tip for being so understanding. Oh no, no need for that, honestly. Don't worry about it. This kind of thing happens all the time. Oh, that's wonderful of you. Are you okay? Yes, sorry about that. I've had a sore throat for the last few weeks now. Oh dear. Maybe it's time you took a break. Yeah, you know I'd love to, but I can't. What do you mean you can't? Can't you take just one day off to recover a little? I'd love to, but I've got my rent to pay, my kid to feed. We only just scrape by. Ah, I see. What's your name, by the way? It's Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer. I think I might be able to help you out. Oh, really? What do you mean? Okay, so let's have a look at some of the vocabulary, the verbs, and the complicated stuff. Right. So the first thing, the man says, I'm really sorry, I've just knocked over this jug of water here. What is knocked over? Yeah, it's quite a simple one. It's like you have something, you knock it, and it falls over, okay? So over means that it's on the same surface, but it just goes like that, okay? However, imagine if I had something on the table here, and I knocked it, and it fell down onto the floor. There, we don't say over, we say to knock off. So for example, like this here. Oh no, I knocked it off the table. Or, like this, I knocked it over. Okay, so number 2. The man says, oh gosh. You know this word, gosh? Yeah, it's just a bit like, oh my god, you know. We can say gosh or golly, it's another way to say it. Number 3, we have the waitress. She says, I'll just go and get a mop. What's a mop? M-O-P. Yeah, a mop is what we use to clean the floor. You know, you put it in the water and then you wash the floor with the mop. Okay. And she also says she'll go and get a dustpan and brush. So dustpan is the thing you hold, and the brush is what you use to brush, for example, the glass into the dustpan. Okay. And number 4, the man says, I really am very sorry. I'll give you an extra large tip. A tip? Do you know what a tip is? Yeah, so it's what you give to a waiter to say thank you for their service. The cash that you give to them is a tip. And it's also the verb to tip somebody. All right. And number 6, the lady, the waitress, says, I've had a sore throat for the last few weeks now. What's a sore throat? Yeah, so a throat is this. Sore means it's painful. So a painful throat, a sore throat. And what's interesting here is the tense. So most of you are French, I think, watching this video. In French, we say j'ai mal à la gorge depuis quelques semaines maintenant. But not in English. We say I've had, j'ai eu a sore throat for the last few weeks now. Why is it like that? Because the sore throat started in the past before and it continues until now. So it's the past and the present at the same time. And so it is the present perfect, the tense. So have plus past participle. I have had. I've had. And not just I have like in French. It's a complicated one that in English. Yeah, the present perfect. Number 7. The man says, oh dear, maybe it's time you took a break. So it's quite easy to understand this one. It's time you took a break. It's just interesting the tense. We say it's time you took, so the past tense, and not it's time you take. So that is just something strange in English. We say it's time you, and then the past prétérit, took a break. Okay. Number 8. Sorry, I'm coughing now. Number 8. The woman says, we only just scrape by. It's a strange sort of, I don't know if we would say it's a phrasal verb. Yeah. It's a verb with 2 parts. Scrape by. So she's talking about money, you know. She says, I've got my rent to pay, my kid to feed. We only just scrape by. So scrape is like, this is to scrape. And to scrape by means that you only just have enough money to pay for everything you need at the end of the month. So it's a little difficult. Okay. Number 9. The man says, okay, Jennifer, I think I might be able to help you out. Okay. So to help somebody out. It's easy to understand, but it's interesting that we put the word out at the end. So it's a phrasal verb. To help out is just means to help you. Okay, well that's it for today. There were just nine things to look at. So as I said before, look down in the description. You can see all of the text. There are some games to practice the vocabulary. You can watch it again with the subtitles if you click on the little subtitles button, and you will see subtitles while I'm speaking. That's practical for practicing your English. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.